What up, guys? This is your boy Devin, and today I'm actually on the way to the dentist, but it doesn't really matter, does it? You know what, guys? What I've learned is that if you take too much time to do something, you never get anything done. So it's gonna be a little bit about what it is that you need to accomplish in 2022 to get yourself a really good income. Okay, and most of the time what happens is none of us do anything about it. So what I want to teach the people that are watching today is how far I've come in this incredible, crazy and chaotic time. Is that, you know what, if you aren't gonna actually put yourself in a situation where you really want something, or you have the desire to actually achieve something, then guys, the same thing is gonna happen every single day. You're gonna stay the way you are. You're never going to change. And I find that as humans, we actually have the most unbelievable ability to adapt. So therefore, why not attempt to be better, or actually just set some goals? I mean, it's taken me so long to actually understand this one quote, and it comes from a really incredible entrepreneur named Kevin David. And Kevin stated that if you change nothing, nothing will change. And it's been one of the most hard-hitting quotes I've ever come across. And ever since I started trying these different changes, you could say, my life absolutely skyrocketed. Okay, so now what I want to speak about, guys, actually in this video is what are the 3 best ways to make money in 2022, especially with all the chaos that's happening. I mean, guys, we have monkeypox, corona, war, inflation, stock market crash possibility, recession. Yes, I said that so bad. Recession. And on top of all of that, like, some people are just getting cut out of their jobs. I mean, some people have been there for what, like 20 to maybe even 40 years, and now all of a sudden, bang, they have nothing. So in my opinion, guys, the most important thing to do in 2022 is find a way to make extra money. And it can be anything, guys. It doesn't have to be your be or an end all, but you do need to actually find something to do. So the 3 things that I suggest you do would be to, first of all, find out what your interests are. And it's very simple, guys. Just go figure out what you love talking about, what do you do often. And I do not mean go and do things about Netflix. That's not going to help you. Guys, Netflix is actually one of the worst things you can buy these days, because it takes your time away from you. Okay, and I'm only starting to realize this now. And yes, guys, I still watch Netflix. I love my animation. I mean, I just watched Attack on Titan the other night, and I mean, man, that's good shit. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is over time, you need to be putting time into something that is really going to monetize yourself, help you monetize yourself. So let's put these 3 things out there. The first and most unbelievable way to make money in 2022 is to create your own business. Okay, and that can mean offering a product or a service that is digitized. Okay, and some people might be like, but how the hell can you do that? There are so many different things, guys. I know of somebody who's actually making over $100,000 teaching people to play a game. And if you don't believe me, I'll put a link down here and I'll show you where it is. So with that being said, guys, imagine you now teaching somebody, for argument's sake, origami, or how to put a Facebook page together, or, I mean, there are so many different things. Let's say, for instance, just for argument's sake, do woodwork, how to fix a car, how to do something on your iPhone. I mean, guys, these small little things actually can explode online and bring you an audience that can actually buy from you. But now, you see, for them to buy from you, you need to have something to offer. So you need to really think hard about what can you do, or what knowledge do you have that you could give to others that is actually of value. And that is where you'll really find true wealth, guys. Ooh, my favorite car. Yeah, see, now I'm getting distracted. That is not what I want to do. And that's also another thing, guys. We have so many distractions in our lives. I mean, why are we all so concerned about the next person's lifestyle? We roll and scroll and look at other people and feel inferior to others when we feel so inferior to other people because we aren't doing anything. And that depression we get actually is a result of us not liking where we are. And believe me, guys, I've gone through a lot of it. I mean, I was the fat kid. I did have glasses. I was never strived to do anything. I barely had a girlfriend in my life. So I mean, there's a lot of things that I started realizing about myself after actually diving into this online world. And bear in mind, guys, like, I have done well. I really have. Since last year, I managed to pull in over 800,000 Rand, which is roughly about $50,000, guys, in a year in South Africa. And I still felt empty. I felt absolutely shit. I really did. I actually went more into self-destruction than anything else, because what I was doing was not about my passion. It had nothing to do with helping others or getting an actual fan base or an audience that raves about you, that you are the authority in that industry. Now, how amazing is that, actually, if you could create an online business that would help others achieve more? And that is the actual trick, guys. We all have knowledge that can do that. We all have knowledge. Now, I want you to rethink your lifestyle. If you had the money you want, what would you do? Like, where would you go? Who would you spend your time with? What kind of lifestyle would it be? Would it be by the coast? Would it be by, would it be in the middle of a forest? Would you be driving more? Would you be seeing more different places? I mean, there's so much to life, and I only started realizing that I had this capability when I started earning well online. And weirdly enough, I was a coach back in the day. I used to teach kids golf. So just to put it out there, I was a sports coach. I taught golf at schools in South Africa, and it did very well. But it never had what I wanted. I would never be able to become something of serious impact. I mean, kids of these days are so important, but I didn't see myself being able to accomplish my dreams through that kind of business. Now, these three things that I want to speak about are creating your own digital product or service, okay? Figuring out what kind of companies you can do marketing for, which is called an affiliate, and anyone can do that, guys. And then the last one, in my opinion, would be, what was it again? Brain fog. See, guys, this is what I'm trying to say. We have all been tricked into constantly using substances to give us dopamine, and we are actually supposed to get our dopamine from the actions we do. So now what I'm trying to do is rethink my entire life, change everything I've done. The money I made is all gone now. The company I was working with and doing online marketing for went under, and now I'm stuck in the same situation I was last year, where I didn't know what to do, and I had to just gather myself and figure it out. And I'm here to help you with that. So those three things, guys, are an online product, right, okay, that you can sell 24/7 all around the world. Okay, anything, guys, any knowledge that you have, you can package it into a course and sell it. So that is one of the best things you could probably do. The next thing is become an affiliate. An affiliate is just someone that has the ability to find other prospects for a company and get remunerated for it. You do not work directly for them, guys. In other words, you do not have to go and do a 9 to 5 every single day and get a salary. No, you can sell constantly all over the world. Make sure that it's international and can be sold all over the world, because then that just gives you the ability to sell more. And then the best one would be one-on-one coaching, guys, where you can charge high-end tickets for your knowledge. Okay, and the two actually come together, where you have your online course that brings in your best possible products, best possible prospects, and these people start to realize the value you have. And a lot of people, guys, they don't end up actually even going through your content because they don't have the accountability yet or the responsibility to get there. So this is why the upsell of a digital product is so powerful. You go to one-on-one coaching where you help people do things in a specific way. They literally come to you to be spoon-fed and taught the right applications and things they need to do in order to achieve a certain goal. So for argument's sake, guys, what I've been doing now and what I'm very impressed about is that I started something called keto. And in this journey of mine, I realized that I had everything wrong. Guys, I studied sports development sciences. I got a degree in it. And none of that actually worked. None of it. It took me about 4 years to realize that I was doing something wrong. I actually went vegetarian. I got very fat. I tried going pescatarian. I got irritated with that. And then on top of all of this, I was just miserable because I didn't have anything to achieve. I constantly was going to the gym, eating these different foods, not realizing that you actually need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, where I was just eating as much as possible, apparently 6 times a day. And on top of that, just really not thinking about the actual concept of the body. Like, where do we actually come from? How did the ancestrals eat? And why do we see a lot of the people that live in the jungle or are of the land, none of them are really fat, unless they're the stay-at-home guy or mom and they look after people and they just obviously eat a lot. But if you look at the warriors, if you look at the hunters, the gatherers, the guys that actually went out there, they barely ate every day, guys. They really barely ate every day. And I started realizing that if you could take that concept and pull it into an actual understanding, then therefore we aren't supposed to be eating early in the morning. We're supposed to be eating way later. And this is called intermittent fasting. So what I did was I took keto and intermittent fasting and I did a little bit of a combination. And the results were unbelievable. I can't wait to show you guys my progress. But back to the actual stuff that I was speaking about. There's so much you guys can actually accomplish. And a lot of us are so scared, worried that we're never going to be able to, do these things. But that's the limiting belief that you need to break. And the only way to get there is by setting yourself goals and doing these things that others have achieved before. So what you do therefore is go and learn. Start investing into yourself and try your best to create something of beauty. And guys, it's not hard to do, it really isn't. It's just about taking things day to day. And I mean, if I had to speak to myself just about 6 months ago and say, hey Dev, did you know one day you would never eat any more carbs? So that means no pastas, no pizzas, no burgers. And I was just like, this sounds impossible. There is no ways I could do that. Limiting belief. Okay, guys, you can do anything. You need to realize that. How did a guy that didn't know anything about the online world got involved in it and managed to bring $50,000 into his bank account within 1 year? Okay, and that was just off one company. Now imagine if I had done and distributed myself all over the place and done it correctly, where I actually had a digital product, I was doing affiliate marketing, and I had one-on-one coaching. Guys, I would be doing unbelievably now. And this is actually the intro to what I want to do. And I'm going to become an online internal healing coach. That's what I want to do. I want to teach people how they can actually become the best possible version of themselves just by doing one thing, is having a very simple but strict diet that has unbelievable results. And my favorite part about it is, guys, you can actually see, and I don't like to brag about it, I used to be fat. I do not have the chubby chin anymore. I have a beautiful looking face now, and I'm not gonna not say it. I'm lucky to be able to look at this thing in the morning every day now and not feel cuck about it. I used to hate myself. Now I have this unbelievable abundance again, and the only reason I got here is through hard work. These things only come from doing things for yourself in the beginning. Now I want to show the world what I'm capable of. And at the same time, guys, when we're doing these things, we need to have a desire, a burning goal or reason for it. What is your why? Why am I doing this? Because I want to be the best version of myself. I want to look in the mirror and feel great. You know, most people don't even want to say it. They're like, they sit there going, oh my gosh, I don't know who I am or what it is that I want, so I'm going to go out, drink myself drunk, and pretend I'm okay with it. Or like I used to, guys, I used to smoke so much weed. Like, it was actually a bit concerning until I got a little bit of a health problem from it, and I promise you I did. And that health problem was being lazy. Started getting very complacent. I just didn't care. And that's why the weed is the most dangerous thing, guys. I think that you should never smoke unless you are extremely productive and you smoke once in a blue moon. And I really mean that. Smoking weed can literally change your life for the worst. And I might get some comments that people don't like that, but guys, it's so important just to understand that. Smoke weed when you go on holiday, but when you're at home and you need to get things done and you know it in your mind that you do not need weed, you want it. We do not need anything but ourselves and our goals in life. Like, once you set really, really powerful goals, guys, it's impossible for you to actually look back. Because now that I think about it, I've gotten to a point where there isn't anything wrong about my lifestyle at the moment. Yeah, my income's taking a dip, but these pressures, these things that are happening are making me more excited to figure out who I am. And what I mean by that, guys, is that we have this person that we need to become in order for us to really live that life and thrive. Think about you as a big ass block of clay. There is nothing there, okay? And what we have to start doing now is start chiseling away at what we would like. What do you look like? What do you want to have? Where are you going? And while you're doing this and creating this person and chopping away the things that you do not need in your life and the things you don't need in your life, then all of a sudden you get to this point where you become this incredible, influential being like Jesus. I mean, he literally was one of the biggest influences of the world, and we need to be like him, love like him, do like him, help others in order for us to gain the ability to live this life, guys. This life was meant to be amazing, not depressed, not unhappy, not sulking, not guilty, not all of these ugly things. We need to actually push ourselves to the limit where we become better, not worse. Okay, guys? And at the end of this video, I just want you to comment down below and just say, what is it that you're struggling with? Especially when it comes to your weight or your fitness goals. I've followed some of the most unbelievable people. Gregor Gallagher, Thomas DeLauer. These two people have changed my entire life. And my mentor, Patrick Tucson, is the person that got me to actually believe that something like this is possible. So I want everybody to just leave a comment there of anything that you think is important to this video. And I would love to try and give my 2 cents to see if I can help you on this incredible journey in creating you. The power is all up here. Okay. Thank you, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping these things every now and again, guys. And just remember, the most important thing, guys, is if you are a little bit lost and you're not sure where to go, just remember these 3 things that you need to understand how to make money online in 2022 is you need, 1, I would say, is create a digital product of your knowledge. Okay, if you don't know how to do it, YouTube it. Second of all, find affiliate programs that synergize with you. So if you're in the health and wealth industry, go do something in that. If you're a forex trader, find people that are selling the course on that you can make money on, or even become something called an IB, an introducing broker. And then the other one is, if you are already at a level where you know how to do one-on-one coaching, then start doing it. Start putting yourself out there online, telling people what you can do for them, and get them to pay you for that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. I know there's a lot to digest, but the main thing is I'm here to help. Thank you so much.